What is going on, Sockjar? It's Ross here. I want to welcome you back to yet another video. Today we're playing something that's doing a little bit different. It's kind of half and half a Metamancer, half and half a commentary video where we kind of talk about stuff as well. It's a little bit of a strange one, but today we're going to be playing Misfortune Support. Hold on, I think things are happening here. Let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go. First blood for the Boomsocks. What's up? So today we're playing Misfortune Support. Now, I understand there's a little bit of a controversy surrounding Misfortune right now, and it's particularly Misfortune Support. I just got destroyed by minions. Damn minions, though. So yeah, there's a little bit of a controversy surrounding Misfortune Support, mostly because it got played in Worlds. It did really well in Worlds against certain picks, but it has this kind of weird knock-on effect with when something strange is played in Worlds, everyone starts playing it. And as a result, Misfortune's win rate went from about 54% or 52% down to like 46 to 48. So it dropped like a large percentage, basically overnight, because people were playing Misfortune Support. And obviously, we'll have no idea what she does or how she's played support. But I am level 5 support, level 5 mastery. I think I'm almost level 6 on Misfortune. She's a character that I really, really like. As a result, I'm interested in trying out this build on her. Now, there are quite a lot of really cool synergies and stuff that work with her spells, so I'm just kind of talk about them ever so slightly. So first of all, we have our Make It Rain. It scales with AP. Now, I have Spell Thief's Edge. It can get triggered with Make It Rain so easily. It makes things really easy to collect your tribute. It is like honestly one of the easiest supports I've ever played where getting money off of Spell Thief's Edge is like possible. Like it is honestly way easy. The damage on it is not too bad. It's got a pretty decent AP ratio as well. Obviously, it's kind of like on a bit of a long cooldown early game though, so it's not exactly like you're going to be doing burst. Hold on, I think we got another ganking coming here, potentially. Oh well, we did some damage there. So yeah, the Spell Thief's Edge works really well. As well as that, the Make It Rain has pretty decent synergy with items like Rally's Crystal Scepter or Leandri's Torment as well. Because every time you like hit a stack of the Make It Rain, it increases the burn on Leandri's Torment by like that little bit more. As well as that, she can still build AD, alright? Like basically the build that I tend to go is I tend to go for the Sight Stone item that builds out of Spell Thief's Edge. And then I would go for a Black Cleaver so that my ulti shreds armor. Oh. So we go for the Black Cleaver so my ulti would shred armor. So basically every time I do physical damage, it shreds up to 5 stacks. Which, you know, can be a lot. Is he going to go in on that? There we go. Oh my goodness, we didn't get any kills here. They all got really low. So the Black Cleaver will shred the absolute hell out of armor as well, which is really nice as well. It's got good utility, and it also does a lot of damage as well in team fights. Like, even though you're AP, it still has AP scaling as well as AD scaling, so you're gonna have like a little bit of both. And it actually does really work out pretty well. This isn't the first time I'm playing Misfortune Support, right? This isn't just me like jumping into a game randomly. I've played it maybe like 4 or 5 times in the last couple of days. And every time, I have been one of the top damagers on my team. Mostly just because I don't have to worry about CSing. My main focus is like harassing the enemy, try to do as much damage as possible. So I guess we're going to see how this game goes. We're 1 for 1. I died to minions like a fucking idiot. But beyond that, things are actually going pretty okay. The money off of Spell Thief's Edge is so easy to grab. It's actually really good. I mean, we're 7 minutes into the game. I've already earned 350 gold just from a couple of Make It Rains. I haven't even been like actively really trying to harass all that much because it is a Draven Sona. They are kind of scary, but I think we should possibly go back now and try and grab ourselves like we'll see maybe like a Sightstone. I'd say probably. But yeah, there is like so much controversy surrounding this character. Literally, my AD carry was so unhappy to see me play this character when I locked in. She was unhappy, to say the least. And I completely understand why, but at the same time, it's kind of exciting for me, I guess. I obviously love Misfortune. If you ever tuned into one of my streams, or if you like know that I like Misfortune, right? Like, I mean, come on, dude, I like Misfortune. I think seeing them in different roles, seeing characters played in different weird ways that work is honestly so exciting for me. I obviously have a big series on my channel called Metamancer that heavily revolves around off-meta picks. Seeing this in Worlds, it's pretty much a wet dream for me. I very much believe that we need a lot of characters that are like versatile and can be played in lots of different ways, instead of just like you've got this one role and this one role only, and that's the only thing that you can be a part of. We should probably go in whilst we still have like levels the advantage. There we go. There we got my all the way down. That's gonna be an easy kill right there. Oh, beautiful. Even though the Sona leveled up, still worked out well. So this was a combination. I'm not premiered with this AD carry. That's just a coincidence they happened to pick Ashe. But the combination of the big stun versus my ulti, which just shreds, is really, really nice. Especially for characters like Draven, who don't have a huge amount of mobility or and can't really dodge without burst and flash. Especially considering my ulti is actually pretty low cooldown as well. The ulti cooldown is really, really low compared to Draven and Sona's. Is nice. It's nice too. Alright, we're gonna get this tower. This is first tower gold. Boost mode. Right, it's time to go back. I got 2.1k. Things are going really, really nice so far. But yeah, so off-meta picks played in Worlds. Everybody starts playing them and they do really badly. I'm still optimistic though. I still really enjoy seeing them, so I'm not gonna complain about them at all. Right, let's try and build into our Black Cleaver right now. Let's get the health first. Let's get that, and we'll grab ourselves another pot and head back to lane. Sweet. Okay, actually, you know what? Let's get rid of that as well. Let's get ourselves oracles, the red trinket. But yeah, it's exciting to see, and I very much hope to see more kind of stuff like that as well. Now, I've talked about this way in the past, but I may as well bring it up again. There is a certain way that Blizzard handles their balancing issues in games like StarCraft and stuff that I could very much admire, and I really feel like Riot needs to take these kind of approaches to game design rather than just constantly nerfing things that are too strong or buffing things that are shit. Okay. Now, obviously, buffing things that are shit is fine. Actually, ulti him. Oh. Oh my god. Pop pots. I'm alive! So yeah, we had ourselves a character that was doing really well in games. And, you know, he got nerfed because he was deemed far too strong, right? And I kind of disagree with that. And in a similar way, Dota works the same way as Blizzard do. Dota 2. In the way that instead of, like, babysitting all their player base and saying like, okay, this character is a little bit too strong, we'll try and make every character even, right? Dota very much kind of acknowledges the fact, Dota 2 acknowledges the fact, and Dota has always done this. Back in All-Stars, they always acknowledge the fact that certain characters are just better at doing certain things, and you know what, if you have a problem with that, find a way to counter it, or don't play. Like, that's pretty much it. So if there's a character that's particularly strong at a particular thing, I mean, they would basically just see, Valve would just make sure that the player base figures out a way to counter that, rather than like nerfing the shit out of it, unless it is truly broken. They allow their players to find a way to counter it. It's the exact same for Blizzard with StarCraft as well. If there's like a certain strategy that is doing incredibly well, like your six drone rushes. I haven't played StarCraft in a long ass time. I used to always just do 6 drone rushes though, or like say for instance like 12 drone 12 drone rushes or 6 pull Zerg rush, stuff like that. There are strategies to counter that, and that was a popular strategy, but it got countered so easily because everybody knew that it existed and they figured out ways to counter it. Like, I would really prefer it if Riot would just kind of like, they would focus on encouraging innovation rather than kind of babysitting everyone to the point where everything is trying to be at the same level. I think the main thing I'm kind of convoluted with my point here. I may just be confusing people, but the main point I'm trying to make is that that we should really try and be encouraging innovation rather than like kind of stomping it down, if you know what I mean. Let's say Renekton becomes really strong and then Renekton's counter becomes a really high pick, so people stop playing Renekton, and then people try and find a counter pick to that new pick that is really, really strong against Renekton, and shit like that, and vice versa, until we have like this kind of circle of like different shit that isn't stale. It's not the same 10 characters all the time. I don't know. I feel like I'm talking a lot of shit. I don't even really give a shit about LCS, right? I don't watch Worlds. I haven't watched Worlds mostly because I'm just really busy trying to make videos and stuff. But my excitement when Miss Fortune was picked as a support in Worlds, I have not been that fucking excited since I was actually into LCS back in like season 2 and 3. Like, I have really never had that kind of like, oh shit, something good is about to happen. I have not felt that in so long, and it's like it's very much something I wish that we could hold on to. And let's not even pretend like the games were some of the best games that we've had in fucking years, and you can't pretend that they're not. It was an interesting game. It was like there was things that we hadn't seen before, which is really the whole point of it. People bringing out strategies that you wouldn't normally think of. It made for an excellent fucking game. And why can we not have more of that is my main thing. Like, now, Miss Fortune support obviously has her flaws as well. She's pretty squishy. She has not got a whole lot of mobility or survivability. If she gets grabbed and caught, she's pretty boned. But I guess for me, personally, I just find her a really, really fun character to play. I always have. And I'm sure you guys know that if you've ever watched one of my streams before. I love Miss Fortune. See if we can do any damage here. Yeah, we can get kills. Woo! So I want to know what you guys think about Miss Fortune, right? Miss Fortune support. If you've tried her out, how it went. Honestly, dude, this isn't obviously, as I said earlier, this isn't the first time I played it, but I've consistently done pretty well with it. Like, I've never actually like shit like the bed and fed really hard. I tend to like do fairly decently, and I'll tend to get pretty decent damage out as well. I got ignited, what the fuck? And I guess it's just kind of somewhat of a case of like, people aren't quite sure how to combat this character because they don't really see it very often. So maybe things will change with Miss Fortune as well. Maybe when people actually learn how to deal with her as a support, then like, the tides will change and people will no longer play her again. But for the time being, I'm really enjoying and I'm really having fun playing a character that is very different and like actually very interesting to try in a different role, and actually kind of works in a lot of ways. There we go, let's get this ulti down. I put that really weird, kind of messed that up there. But we can check the damage at the end of the game, and I guarantee I'm gonna be in at least like the top 2 or 3. I'm pretty confident I will be at least. Damage dealt to champions. Oh no. See, I'm getting caught here, but it's like, try to help my teammates, man. Try to help my team. Right, so let's grab a Rylai's Crystal Scepter. There it is. We'll have that coming up next. We can also go for like a Mortal Reminder, or Oyandri's Torment, or what else? Let's see. Oh, Sona all the way down. Good things. Vilco's missing all spells. Bad things. Good ulti from Miss Fortune. But I'm sure plenty of people have had their Miss Fortune games ruined. I mean, if it isn't evident enough from the fact that, I mean, Miss Fortune has got like a really good win rate right now because she's a really strong AD carry. Her win rate has tanked to shit because of Miss Fortune support. And I mean, you can say it's not because of Miss Fortune support, but it happened days after Gorilla played her. So, see, with my ulti as well, basically the Black Cleaver passive means that every time I ulti, if every single wave that hits an enemy, it adds a stack of Black Cleaver, which in a team fight is a lot of stacks, and it shreds armor. So it's got such good utility for not just me, but for like for Ashe and for Gnar as well. It is actually pretty nice. Unfortunately, it only works on physical damage dealt. So stuff like oh my god. So stuff like my Make It Rain will not actually do anything, but Oh, I thought I could maybe pick up the kill onto that Sona. Alright, okay. We have Lee Sin in a really bad position there. He got himself caught pretty hard. I managed to pop the spell void, the spell shield from Malzahar there as well. Okay, we popped some flashes. I don't think we've popped some ultis if I'm being honest. How much have I managed to get? I've gotten 1400 gold for my tribute this entire game. That's really not bad at all. Considering how bafflingly easy it is to actually... What the fuck? Interesting misclick right there. I need to be very careful here. Try and just zone people out here. Managed to get the kill onto the Lee Sin. He was basically completely zoned from his team, which is always very good. My damage is kind of minimal on the auto attacks, but it's nothing to sniff at. If I'm in a fight and I'm just allowed to like whack and whack and whack, I can still do some damage. It's kind of the thing with Misfortune support. People don't really expect or like do really all that much at all. It's kind of like a case of like, are we actually gonna focus this character? Of all the characters in the game, are we gonna focus this one? There we go, we get the slowdown as well. When I get Rylai's as well, everything I drop will give me that passive. So like Make It Rain will give a pretty decent slow. My ulti will slow everybody in it as well, making it way easier for me to actually hit them with the ulti as well, making it harder for them to get out of it, meaning that I can shred them harder. Everything just works. Her kit works really well with like spells and items like that. The cooldown of my Make It Rain is nice now. We got 40% cooldown reduction. So yeah, we 5-second cooldown, 6-second cooldown on my Make It Rain. Means I can just get way faster stacks as well on my tribute, and I just get to do more damage because it's kind of like my main damage thing apart from my ulti, and apart from just auto attacking. So the wave clear on it's not too shabby either as well, especially with 40% cooldown reduction. The wave clear isn't too bad for a support. It could be way worse. But that is not a good ulti from Malzahar there. We have a really weird situation now. If we can disengage that, we can fall back a little bit and like grab ourselves some health. That'd be pretty good. Just pick up free kills. Pick up free kills there. Yeah, we're getting more than they're getting. That's positive. We got 2 for 1. Our 80 carry did drop, but there we go. Look at that slow. That slow is nice, man. And to be honest, I'm honestly pretty tanky as well. I have like 2.5 KHP, which is really nothing to sniff at. We got the slow there. Vel'Koz keeps doing that. It's weird. I'm really not liberal with my ultis at all. If I see like any opportunity, even if it's on like one person, to like just try and burst a show them, I'm kind of like, yeah, fuck it, let's go. Like right now, this is a fucking beast mode ulti. That's a beast mode ulti right there. That is how to ulti. There we go. Try and hold them up. Oh, Draven is tanking the shit out of my ulti. I can still 100 ult people, man. It don't matter to me. It don't matter to me who you is. Don't matter to me. I'm playing Misfortune, boys. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. There we go. Ulti down. Boom, 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 boom. Nice. Daisy's coming out with Ivern. I need to back off. I've got a lot of health though, so it really doesn't make a huge amount of difference to me what he does. He's got a flash out there. I don't want to get hit with a Q. Don't want to die. I'm 7-4 and 23. I'm pretty happy with how it's going so far. There we go. We picked it up. I've got a 4 for 2. That's not too bad. Renekton is in a different universe altogether. 2.7k. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick up a Mortal Reminder. That is very much definitely going to gimp the Sona, hopefully, at full build. So this is your full build Misfortune. Or this is at least my situational full build Misfortune. You could easily like knock something out for like a Maw of Malmortius or instead of like the Mortal Reminder. They have a Sona, so I'm kind of just like, right, she's got a lot of AP as well, so those heals are going to be doing a lot. I'd rather they didn't, so we're going to knock that down ever so slightly with the Grievous Wounds. Plus, in a team fight, we have the Grievous Wounds getting dropped down on everybody at the same time if I have an ulti. Also, every stack of my Black Cleaver gets applied with my ulti as well, so it's literally, it just works. It just very much works. What is she doing? I have a lot of HP. I very much do not recommend. Right, now look at this. I almost got caught by 5 people, but my fucking stun, it was just like beast mode. Okay, Gnar, ulti. Oh! Alright, we got ourselves Elder Dragon. They got Baron. We've definitely got ourselves a pick onto Malzahar here. Right, Gnar's been picked up as well. I'm incoming though. I don't know what Renekton's running for. Where he's going. Oh! Ashe with an actual decent ulti that pops a flash, dude. Holy. Didn't expect that. I didn't see that coming. Did not see that one coming. That's going to be an ulti popped on Sona and a really free easy kill as well. We're going to get ourselves an Exeter as well. That's a free pickup onto Renekton. Pretty easy stuff. I'm going to wait in this bush. See if Draven wants to come close. They are. Ulti down onto Draven. Get burst like heck. He's going to be shredded. He's going to be sword. He's going to get the burn. Yeah, this is GG. This is GG. I'm getting suppressed, really? Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Nah, man. You can't kill me, boy. Alright, guys. That was Misfortune Support. That was a really, really sick game. I want to check the damage at the end. So we're going to check the damage at the end, see how we did. Very, very interesting game, though. Let's see how we did damage-wise. Okay, so we did get ourselves the S onto that beautiful Misfortune. Ooh. Let's have a look at the damage, right? This is the live reaction to damage right now. Second highest damage in the entire game. I did 12k more damage than the Ashe. 51k, and I was only 3k behind. Not even 3k, like, let's see. No, actually 3.6k behind Vel'Koz, who had the highest damage in the game. I did 7k more than Malzahar. Draven, Ashe, both Draven and Ashe did like nothing compared to me. Yeah. I like this support. It does shit loads of damage, like, and it's like tanky, and there's a lot of soft CC, and just, it's beautiful. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys. Hope you did enjoy it. That was pretty decent gameplay. What was my score at the end, actually? 7-5-29. Like, what? You know? Regardless, again, thank you so much for watching. If you are new to the channel, if you made it this far into the video, God bless you. Please leave a like on the video. If you are new to the channel, you want to join the sock drawer, hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys tomorrow for another video. Take it easy.